Somebody's getting glory.
Hello, we got another special episode, y'all. We're going back to the Classics Collection, and you might have noticed that when we played it, we skipped a couple games. You know, we messed around, we pressed some buttons, but there's a few games that we reserved for a proper, dedicated episode. CVS2 is one of them, and Alpha 3 is another. And when I think of Alpha 3 and I think of this city, there's a name that comes to mind. That's Temujin. Welcome to the stream.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
Yes.
You know, I've done podcasts before, but this is the first televised podcast I've ever done.
Televised podcast.
Showing your age there.
Yeah. And you're going to have to play and talk and do it all together, you know? There you go. You know, Alpha 1, busted as fuck, but look at those anime graphics. Right? It was super sick, a lot of fun. Alpha 2, okay, now we're cooking.
Yeah.
Right? And then Alpha 3 was just like everything. Throw it all in, the kitchen sink.
A lot of people who played different games, they started off with Alpha 2 and Alpha 3 because they were on PlayStation 1 and they were easy to access to. And even I started with Alpha 1 and Alpha 2, and I played a lot of Alpha. I'm not an Alpha 2 specialist, but I played a lot of Alpha 2 in the arcades and on PlayStation.
Yeah.
And before jumping into Alpha 3, and Alpha 3 was a big game. I think it was the first international official Capcom tournament.
Okay.
So they had the
with Valle and
they
Daigo?
had the Japanese championships.
Yeah.
Daigo won, and then he fought the U.S. champion, which was Valle.
Yeah. So you were playing these games and you got competitive well before a lot of us knew much about the FGC competitive scene back in the Battle by the Bay days. You know?
Yeah.
So like, how did you get into this? What was your background?
I was really into Alpha 2, and then when they announced Alpha 3, I was very excited about it. I saw one picture that was on the internet. Internet that was really early on. And I saw one picture, I remember, of Guy in his stage, and he looked different and everything. Oops. And then when it came out, I just started playing it right away. And it started evolving. The V-ISM came up much later. But I remember one of the cheap tactics back then was taking, let's say, X Rolento, because everyone was taking A groove, because no one knew what to do with V-ISM. People were taking X-ism because if the game is only A-ism, X-ism has sometimes a bit of an edge because it does more damage, and it has a very long guard bar, so that's a big advantage. It's like much longer. You'll see in the game,
But no air throws or air blocking. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
No air throws, no air blocking, no rolling. Like Prez was the first Alpha 3 Montreal champion. I came out the presence. He was the first real dominator in Alpha 3. First he took Ken, and he learned to play Ken from playing hyper fighting in the Caribbean, Trinidad. And then he just dominated everyone by just doing fireballs and shurikens pretty much. And then he went to New York, and Henry Sen taught him how to play basic Dalsum, because Dalsum is basically the top 2 in the game.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
He taught him how to play cheap with Dalsum, and he came to Montreal and he dominated even harder with Dalsum.
Okay.
So that was going on. He dominated for a good 2 years until I finally got a handle down on V Sakura, and in June 2001 I beat him.
Dates. Damn,
Yeah.
let's go.
It was
in
3
June
days before Saint Jean Baptiste. I remember.
June
it was
2001.
overcast
It was a cloudy
weather.
day.
It was a cloudy day.
That was a very historical moment because we played at Daniel Amusement, and we actually the Philly guys
let's
came.
get it on the record.
The Philly guys came for Tekken, okay, and they came so late that we had to play overnight at the arcade until the morning to finish the
Wow.
tournament. And I won that tournament. That was my first victory against Prez, and I think I was undefeated in Montreal and Canadian tournaments for like 12 years. Prez and me, we represented downtown. Okay, Daniel Amusement.
Regions.
Yeah. St.
Mao
Catherine.
and Vesna, they represented Mira.
Which arcade you repping?
Code for
Saint
2,
Laurent.
Saint Laurent.
Now, one of us
Master
talked to the
Mao.
other side and said, downtown is the best. No, Mira is the best. Okay, we're going to do a challenge. We're going to meet at the arcade at such date, Friday night, whatever. And then on one side, it was Prez and me. And on the other side was Mao and Vesna, arguably the top 2 of each side.
Okay.
And basically we played each other. We didn't talk to each other. We were enemies. Okay? We hated each other.
Turf wars.
Yo, localized. Never mind East Coast, West Coast America.
No.
One island, one little, like, a couple of metro stops away from each other. Hatred.
20-minute ride on the train.
But you know, that's how friendships start. You start with rivalry, hatred, and then you become friends. So me and Prez won mostly because of Prez. I wasn't as good as him back then. And then eventually we started talking to each other, and now I'm good friends with all three of them. There was a tournament, ECC 4, 1999, May, Memorial Day weekend. So, so basically, that particular tournament was one of the only times the West Coast guys decided to make a trip to the East Coast to visit New York and all those places, right? Alex Valle was there. John Choi was there. Viscount was there. Jason Cole was there, Nelson. So they were all there. I said, I have to go to this tournament, but I have no car. I don't know anything. I never been to the States. I don't know anything. I just asked around in alt.games.sf2, the bulletin
Oh
board.
my god, on oh my god, on alternate? Like, yeah, okay.
Yes, I would go upstairs to my university, and they had these old
IRC.
these old computers that only go on black and white and like only text. So I would go on these bulletin boards and I would chat, and that alt.games.sf2 was where that was our only means of communication. Someone answered my question. It was David Spence from Toronto. He was well traveled, and he said, oh yeah, well, I'm going to ECC4 and you could stay with me and you can meet me there and we'll take care of you and all that stuff. So he was the reason I was able to go. So I took the bus. I went to New York first because in order to go to New Jersey.
Right.
I was like a tourist in New York. Like, I was just a kid, all alone. And then I went to New Jersey and I found David Spence, and that was one of the funnest times I ever had in my life. I was in the car with all these other geeks, and we were playing Street Fighter music, super turbo Street Fighter music on the CD player, full blast, driving, and it's like, this is the best thing I ever. This is the best thing ever.
Meeting your people.
So then the tournament started, and before there was practice, they had two arcades in the front, one for casual play, and then there's another one for casual play. But in that tournament, in that arcade, it was Alex Valle and John Choi and Eddie Lee just them three playing, but no one was challenging them. They were too intimidated, or there was a rule against it. I don't know. But I was like, I don't care. I put my quarter on and I challenged him. I played Alex Valle. I almost beat him, but during the game I did a VC that I learned in alt.sf2, written by text, the combo.
Oh, you read the combo.
I read the combo by text.
Okay,
I replicated it in the arcade. People couldn't flip. They didn't know what was going on, and they were mad at me and everything. So I play against Valle, and then after I did the combo, and I didn't know how to do crouch cancel, so I ended up stand jab into air throw, and he was impressed. He said, oh, that's pretty good. And yeah, that was my memories. And then the tournament happened, and I lost. I wasn't as good as them, obviously. In Montreal during that time, people didn't really throw because it comes from the background of arcades back then, where in the older games like Street Fighter 2, throwing was actually really cheap.
It was cheap.
Yeah, you know that, right?
Get stabbed.
So you get punched in the head, whatever. And so the custom was, if you accidentally
Casually punched in the head, you know.
You should know better.
So if back in those days you accidentally or non-accidentally threw someone, the custom was, okay, stop everything, let him throw me back. Yeah. Let him throw you back, and then we have balance, and it could continue.
That's it.
But then when I went to the ECC, everyone was throwing nonstop. Everyone was throwing. It was like normal. So when I get back to Montreal, I was like, F that.
I'm gonna throw.
Yeah.
So I started throwing Vesna. I started throwing Mao. I started throwing everybody. And they were like, what the hell is this? Who do you think you are? What are you doing?
Yeah.
And then at first, it took
the audacity.
People like, and it was scary because sometimes they would have two big guys and I would just throw them.
Yeah.
And they would just both look at me, and I wouldn't give no throwback because I was like, I was an idealist. This is the right way to play the game. You have to throw.
Yeah.
But Vesna will tell you, I'm the reason throws became the norm in Street Fighter.
You know what? Thank you, Tony.
Eventually, if I didn't, eventually because of the footage and
people would see.
It would have happened eventually. But I was the one who
Taking-
was on Idealist and saying, no, this has got to change.
Never mind honor. Never mind his honor. Throw to win. So when it comes to Alpha 3 now, to get a little bit into it, like there's a couple different versions of this game. For sure, you know, original arcade release, and then console ports brought in the new challengers and, you know, some of the extra characters as well. Upper is what they put onto the collection here.
I think they chose this one because it was an arcade release.
Okay.
They only had 2 arcade releases, official arcade releases for Alpha 3. The original in 98 and the Upper, I think, 2 years later.
And you were saying that this is ported to Naomi. It's not a CPS2.
Yeah, the Upper version was on Naomi.
Game.
The arcade version was on Naomi.
Okay.
And that's why people don't really play it. Not because they modify it. That it's not. Doesn't have all the original tech. It had a little bit of lag.
Yeah.
A little bit of input lag.
Oh.
And this is an emulation of the Naomi emulation, which is an emulation of the CPS original. So
Reggie, you're 2 steps removed from the actual game code.
I see.
An emulation of an emulation.
Yeah.
You know, is what we're basically running on.
yeah,
So,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm happy that they put it for casual play. It's great, but I wouldn't play this version for tournament. I would
Yeah.
play on Fightcade or arcade.
then that's kind of the story with so far this collection overall has just been like, okay, this is a way for people currently to play these games versus not being able to, quote unquote, at all. But really, you're trying to compete with Fightcade, which exists and people are on. If you can't pull people away from that, having something official to boot up and jump online and get some rollback going, it's nice for people, especially
Yeah.
that are curious about these old games, you know. So let's jump into it a little bit here. But yes,
So this basically is irrelevant if you don't know how to do them. I mean, we could turn it on. My combos would be a little longer.
Put it on.
so
Sure,
yeah,
yeah.
So you were saying,
it
like,
as close as Alpha
and
3
it
as we
reflects
can
the
do it.
original version.
right, so this enables infinites, but
Yes.
infinites are not that important.
No, what I want to say about infinites is that yes, they do exist, but in practical play, a lot of people complain. A lot of people dismiss the game because of the infinites. And what I want to say is that in practical terms, they're not really relevant. First of all, you have to play V-ISM to do infinites. They're not available in A-ISM. And in V-ISM, the top 5 characters in the game don't have infinites.
Okay.
Dalsum doesn't have infinites. Akuma doesn't have infinites.
Really? Because I guess one of the first things I ever saw was it was literally like one of those like trick discs that was like, here's like EGM strats or whatever, but it was basically like V-ISM, Dalsum, slide Yoga Fire on
Oh, but I think what he means
That's not
is
a-
infinite in the corner when you do the juggles and they can't take out.
juggling infinite. Okay,
Yeah.
not in the context of like just a V-ISM.
Just
Yeah.
looping.
Yeah,
Loop
yeah.
is not infinite.
Okay,
that Yoga Fire slide to Fireball is simply a loop combo.
Yeah.
It's not an infinite because your bar runs out, and if you get hit by it, it's going to be like any full meter combo in any other game. It's
Right,
gonna be
right,
like
right,
50-60%.
Excuse me.
That's
okay,
it. Right.
Gotcha. Reggie, I'm assuming you're in the same boat I am, which is just like we dicked around in A-ISM, pressing buttons a bunch as casually playing a Street Fighter game, and that's the extent of it.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
Does that sound about right to you?
Who's playing now?
Okay. All right, I'll jump in there, and I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm grabbing my controller again since I'm slowly becoming a pad warrior even in these older games.
So I'm gonna actually take Ken for my first match because I find my 3 other current characters like Sakura, Cammy, and Rose are players may not be able to follow them as much.
Okay.
Because they have a lot of like gimmick and moves, but Ken is kind of easy to follow, and he's also good. So
Okay.
I don't have
All right.
I don't have a V-ISM Ken. So
All right, we'll just mess around a little
Yeah,
bit, and
fine.
then we can get a little bit more into what's going on and stuff. But I just, yeah.
Whoa, you got links. Here he comes.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that was a counter hit. Wow, on the recovery.
And then there's the fruit super.
Oh, that one's
The
hard.
fruit super.
The fruit one.
You have to do the gal motion?
Yeah.
And is it always a level 3 or can you do level 1?
I think it's only level 3. I haven't seen that in years.
It exists.
I'll try to hit you with some dirty reset. Oh.
All right. It's God motion, but I think it's just punch. Yeah.
Go for it, man.
Wow.
Damn.
Air footsies.
Oh my god.
That's old school DP. Oh wow, that hurt. Oh.
Damn.
This is Friday 2.
Oh,
Yeah, I have to explain to you guys all the flipping and the rolling and stuff.
Air tack, air throw.
But I see you're flipping normally, so you might have an idea of the system.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm just, again going off.
If you do like tech traps and everything and all the gimmicks you know, they're all gonna land the first time. For sure.
Actually, I just realized I could do crouch cancel, so I'm used to playing it.
Have you been playing online? One collection?
Well, I play
you went back
CVS2
to
and
fight
Off-Queue at
through?
the same time,
Okay.
and it usually goes to CVS2 because there's more traffic.
Right. No super.
Hey.
Block. Traps.
Nope.
Cross
I
up
could have been a
lander.
level 2 or even a level 1.
What you want to defy you?
Yeah,
What is swag?
like that. So the roll, you can control the roll, like the length of it. So basically you place the 3 kicks before you land from getting attacked. If you hold back, it's a short roll. If you just press the kicks, it's a medium roll. And if you press forward, you can roll for a really long time.
Oh.
Ah! There we go.
The market. Oh, you used
And he
two
can hit them
bars.
too. Yeah, it's so dumb.
You used 2 bars for it, I think.
Yeah, that was
Level 2?
That's a crouch cancel.
Wow! Uh-oh. To stare down. Evo Grand Final reset.
oh, air throw. Alright.
I guess I'll take a new character.
So in Japan, V Karen is one of the best characters, right?
Yeah.
Like top 5?
She is probably top 8.
Top 8?
The top 3 is Sodom, Sim, and
Sodom. Huh.
Sodom, Sim, and Akuma.
Right.
Then you have
Interesting.
Sakura, Ryu,
Get out of here, you.
Zangief as the next 3.
Right.
Then you have Charlie, Karen. So those are the top 8. Maybe Cody's in there somewhere.
Right. Because he has the dodge, right? And the V-ISM combos.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the one who's used for intense.
Oh. Oh, what a throw. Oh,
No.
punish.
Fucked up.
I never tried Karen in this game.
She's cool.
So she has like more variations.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. She's got a lot of things she can do out of it. If you can get it going. You know.
But her sweep is really good.
Yep.
Rich white women sweeps. Blessed. Oh, dropped it.
She has an overhead too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh no.
Resenha. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Hey!
Oh, got the legs. Break her ankles.
Hey, come on, stand up, face it straight.
Okay, I'm trying to show you the quick. Sometimes in it's not in this game, but in the original Alpha 3 you could whiff
Yeah,
grabs.
can't you grab meter when you do that?
Yeah, but not, they fixed that in this game. They corrected well.
Oh.
They took that out. In Alpha 3 you could charge by doing this,
Yeah.
but
Okay,
not in
okay.
this one. You have to charge by doing special moves like the other games.
Can we pick other versions in this collection?
And the only thing you could change is crouch cancels on or off.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So yeah, you got all those follow-ups. You got the elbows as well.
Alright, let's play some Sakura.
Arrow.
Should I take A-ism or V-ism?
Don't ask, just go.
Alright.
What? Show it off.
This guy's still feeling himself.
Let's see.
Can I go against this Sakura
Sure. I mean, I'm not
After this one,
after this one? All right, I'll wait.
he's up 2.
Hurry up!
Hey,
I got beef.
hey. Hush your fucking mouth. How
I
about
got
that?
beef.
How about that?
Don't want it.
I don't know. Let's do this.
Ooh, so good. Ah, he has a different.
Katana.
He has a different sprite.
Yeah, he's got
that's
those
right,
katanas out. Although I still,
Oh,
yeah.
Go for broke.
those big cutting sounds. Cutting through meat.
Wow.
Shouldn't put that thing. Oh, that hurt. Oh, cutting. Ah. Can't cut the fireballs.
Big boy damage.
Go for it, man.
I was trying to dive kick. I've been playing too much Seabass too.
Hey.
Oh. Oh, final hit.
Bam. All right.
Damn. Actually, I should play against Woolie.
Yeah, we should.
Get out of here, Tony.
Okay, back out. I don't have any V-ISM combos. Reggie does, so Reggie might have a step up on me.
I don't.
Well, he can
But
activate, but I don't know if he actually has a
I'll
combo.
be honest. Like Hero told me, if you're gonna play this game, don't waste your time. Just play VSAC. the V-ISM combo is easy. And you should just do that. And I was
Gotcha.
like, okay.
I see.
But
I see.
yeah, I like this
I
guy.
enjoy Ryu, but he's right. V-ISM is better, but you have to know the combo.
And when the 35th anniversary collection came out, I actually tried some of these combos, so I need to like tap into my soul and bring them out.
Gotcha.
Ow.
You could just do fireball, it's simple combo, but
I can't do the red one though, or
you
else
don't
it'll
need the
mess
red
up.
one. Well, you need the red one.
If I do red ball, they flip out
Yeah.
and... Ow.
Yep.
Oh, I can't air block.
Nope.
Okay.
You win! Beat 'em up, guys! Triumph or die!
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Ah. I see. I see. I see.
And on Xism, even if they block, it does almost as much damage as if they get hit, because
Wow.
Xism takes a lot of block damage.
Oh,
Not the same.
the guard you mean, right?
guard damage. yeah,
Okay.
sorry. Like even if he blocks and just do fireballs, it'll take a good percent.
Okay.
Alright.
Your fighting style! Select your fighting style!
What's going on here? Honda!
I don't know.
Playing SD.
Let's party! Go for broke!
Honda has a very annoying role. You can't actually low kick him out of his role. You have to do a low fierce. So you both know how to flip, right? There's 3 different types of flips. There's the, if you just press the buttons, it's a neutral flip.
Okay.
If you hold forward, they kind of stay in place. And if you press back and flip, they flip way back.
Ow! Oh, that hurt so much! All the way.
Not sure. And in Xism, reuse fireballs are like super turbo fireballs. They're much faster.
In Xism, they're faster.
In Xism, it's like super turbo. They're faster. That's what Xism was represented, because Super Street Fighter 2 X, that's why they named it Xism.
No, my
It's like a
DP!
super turbo-ism.
Super
X-ism. Yeah.
Nobody blink!
And Z-ism for 0.
It was... Well, in this game, it's A-ism.
Right.
For alpha.
Yeah, in Japan.
And then V-ism stands for variable combo. So V-ism was never designed for the combos that we're doing. It was designed for having shadows. If you press light punch, light kick, it's quick shadows, medium is longer shadows, and fierce is long shadows. They never really tested the combo.
Can I alpha counter out of the that block string?
Yeah, but you know how to alpha counter? It's
Yeah, back to down.
no, that's alpha 2.
Forward, medium, medium?
It's block, forward, light punch, light kick, or medium punch, medium kick. But you have to do it pretty fast. Okay, just block, forward, light punch, light kick.
Oh boy!
Forward, light punch, light kick.
You block, then forward, light
Forward
punch.
and 2 buttons of the
No,
same
light
strength.
punch, light kick.
Light punch, light kick only?
No, I think it's the same strength.
Okay.
For 1 bar.
It's just that I've always been doing light punch, light kick. Because in Alpha 3, they made it more complicated. You have to roll back to back.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's a good way to get out of V-ism. Just alpha counter. And A-ism is very good for alpha counters because you have 3 of them. You take it 1 bar. 1 bar.
Oh! But now you have a low guard gauge.
his down fierce, Honda's down fierce is pretty much a sweep. So
Okay.
if you block a fireball or something, just
Gotcha.
down fierce
Okay.
punch.
Okay.
For casual play, you guys having fun playing this game?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm just playing what I used to do back in the day, just
Yeah.
messing around. I don't know.
I have fun playing against you too, you jerk.
So,
I want to get back in.
well, here's what I would do.
That's
Right?
why I like it, is that it's so real, you know? It's so real. When I play against you, it's like, okay, this is how you're supposed to play the game.
Oh yeah.
No, let me like get beat down
Okay.
until I catch up.
See, to me, I'm just like, my goal is to hit you with the flame
There you go.
and see if I get that cool level 3, and then I'll feel good. And that was it.
Yeah.
That's
What
all I
else do you
want.
need? That's all you need in life.
Fei Long. That was his added character,
I have
right?
zero experience with Fei Long.
Nice. Okay, we know how to beat him. Speak a character that wasn't there.
Okay, sweet.
Now I'll just do sweeps and grabs and I'll win. That's a very good start to get that bread and butter down. The short shuriken. It's a very good start to have that down.
What the heck?
Point.
Oh, I got fire out.
Yeah. See, you didn't cancel it fast enough. That's why you flipped out.
Yeah.
You can never be neutral in the V combos. Immediately do back flips.
Oh!
Damn, I missed the fire. Temujin, what do you think of the old Alpha 2 versus Alpha 3 debate?
You asked that?
GGP.
I think they're both good games. I guess they're both kind of legit. It's your preference, I guess. Some people prefer Alpha 2 is a little bit more ground based. Like the Alpha 3 customs are more anti-air customs, whereas the Alpha 2 customs are like
Whoa! I never seen that.
where you're ground based and you find an opening and you see sweep basically for the V-ISM. They can both have V-ISMs. But it's just a different game, but they're both good games. I enjoy playing both. But I think Alpha 3 is more popular because if you go to Fightcade, there's usually double the amount of players of Alpha 3 compared to Alpha 2. Now, I'm not saying that makes Alpha 3 better than Alpha 2, but for whatever reason,
More
it's
people
more
are going
popular.
back to it, yeah. Oh, I love the stage, yeah, Dan.
That's cool. I mean, if you do a counter hit, it says counter hit and it flashes white.
Right, fireball.
That. So there you could have been back strong elbow into back fierce.
Counter hit.
Well, it could be whatever happens. It's a block string. If they press a button,
Okay.
you'll counter hit fierce them into level 3 fireball. Ooh. That back fierce didn't hit because it was too far. You have to be a little close.
So you said stand close.
Let's say they're getting up, a block string on their wake up.
Yeah.
Back strong, back fierce, fireball.
Back strong.
Yeah, back strong is like a medium.
Oh, it's different. Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's a command normal.
V-ISM has command normals.
I see. I didn't even realize
Oh, you
that.
didn't know that? Okay.
Oh, I got me.
Like stand fierce is a straight punch. Back fierce is a arcing up punch. And same thing with strong. It's different. So that you had to do a
Back fierce.
but he was too far in.
Alright. Regarding A2 versus A3, there was also a big contention about how links mostly became counter hit exclusive. Is that a thing? Yeah.
So they removed links.
Well, in Alpha 3, I know there's counter hit combos that are links because of counter hit.
Yeah, and they're saying that there were normal links in Alpha 2.
Well, that's Alpha 1.
but in
Alpha
this
1 had link. Alpha 1 had chains, which is not links. So Alpha 1 had chains. Alpha 2, yeah, Alpha 2 didn't have counter hits.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. It's like Super Turbo.
Okay. How many versions of our A3 are there? Okay, off the top of my head, I'm gonna say original release, home console. I'm gonna say upper, double upper, upper max, and then wasn't there the Saturn version or either Saturn or Dreamcast also had like an expanded world tour. So I'm gonna say 6. I think 6 versions of Alpha 3 exist. No, oh, and then the one with the Marvel and Darkstalkers and crazy modes, Hyper. So 7.
So it's like an option select because if they block it, you just do a regular fireball.
Yeah.
You see the counter hit, then you charge to the level 3.
For matching service, yes, those Dreamcast releases, yeah.
No charge.
I can definitely count at least 7. Also, the only Street Fighter game with GIF on the box as, like, the main boy. What a wild time.
Well, that was weird. Yes.
Oh, with the charge timing. That's cool.
I just missed it.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
I did a semi-combo. Did you say unblockable?
Yeah, because
You attack in the air with the shadow and on the
there's
low.
shadows, right, that come right after. So you do a jump, a jump short, then a low short, and you're hit high and low at the same
Oh
time.
my god.
What?
It's rarely used.
Like fuzzy style, almost?
No, it's an actual unblockable if you try to block. But it's rarely used, and it scales a lot because it's like 4 light hits to start off the combo, so there's a lot of scaling.
Okay.
So I just use it usually for the kill.
Okay.
Select your fighting style.
I did like a 15, like a F grade combo, maybe D minus.
Red. Actually, I'll ask after. Wow. Yeah, okay.
No!
Almost all of it.
I see, Back Fierce. That's a lot of harassment. It chips my guard.
Nobody blink.
Alright.
Triumph or die.
Sick.
Hey,
Nice.
hey, 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 oh. Oh, shit.
Oh, not good! That was my chance! That was my chance!
That was it.
That was your chance.
That was the opening.
Oh. Okay, hold on.
Sakura battle.
And if he activates, I need to activate in reaction.
For it, man.
That's
It's
true.
hard.
You could adjust. I'm gonna try to break your guard.
Oh.
I missed my counter myself.
Oh,
that was your turn.
Sick combo.
Yeah.
No, I was a DP! Oh. Oh, another failed opportunity because I couldn't DP. Amateur.
Okay. Hey, 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 hey.
Nice DP. Oh my god. I failed my auto sheet.
Yeah.
Nice. I didn't flip because I was trying to roll behind you and combo you, but you kept hitting me. So.
Gotta stay crispy.
Oh, damn. See, I tech early there.
So that was it. Nice back here.
Nice.
Hey.
So if they try to do a very deep cross up on wake up,
You activate.
if you're fast enough, you could activate
And beat it.
and hit it. Yeah.
Okay.
You have to activate like almost
Okay.
perfect. A lot of information. I'm sorry.
No. This is
Alright,
great. This
switch.
is just. I need to do more things.
How do I Dawson? What does it mean? What does it mean?
Ooh, do you have a Dawson, Tony?
No, but I know Dawson like the back of my hand.
Okay.
'Cause you fought him so
fighting
much.
against him. Yeah. Okay. All right. Fair
Yeah.
enough. All right.
But
Well.
basically, you could play him like you play Third Strike, pokes.
Third strike like Necro?
Not Third Strike, sorry. Super Turbo.
Super Turbo, okay.
Okay,
So you can zone,
I got none
actually.
of that.
I mean, you could try him, but
I'll do this.
he's closer to that.
I think you have a little more experience with.
Simply Punch, says GGB.
Yeah. Okay.
It's showtime. Face it
This is
straight.
strength. The strongest Dan.
Just like that.
Dan has a push block. I'll show you at some point.
That was it.
How much damage? Oh no, Woolie!
He's not push blocking, he's SPDing. Basically,
right.
I guess it's like Marvel or whatever. It's
Did you try?
I sure did.
Oh my god!
I sure did.
We're gonna break his back. Can give Ketobi cancel in upper? When he does the headbutt
I
activate?
know what he means. I never tried. I think so, but my guess would be yes. We could try, but I never seen it.
Okay.
But since they only take out crouch cancels, it should be there unless they specifically patched it in upper.
Okay. You can count. Oh,
No.
that seemed hard.
Yeah, I don't know.
You win.
It was.
Great job, Street Fighter.
Yeah.
The
I
only
tried.
reason why I know about Ketobi cancel is because Stars played GIF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you know SARS, you know Katobi cancel. Yeah. 'Cause
So-
he does that a lot.
Zangief, he has like, you know that headbutt that he does? He moves forward a bit.
Yeah.
And if you activate, he flies across the screen.
Yes.
So if you do a fireball, he
Yeah.
flies across the screen, combos USB.
He's not-
Okay,
he's
like-
not the only one that has Katobi cancels. I think Dawson has one, and
Oh wow.
but his is the most useful because for some reason when he does the forward the headbutt and you cancel it right away to activate, something happens with the engine and he just flies across
Guilty
the
Gear
screen.
Strive shit. The like, same.
Yeah,
the momentum gets
exactly
preserved.
like Strive,
It
yeah.
just flies across the screen. It's
That's
crazy.
crazy. Dang. Okay.
When,
All
when I
right.
first saw that in the arcade, well, it was crazy.
Okay.
That's how you do sound.
There you
Oh
go.
no.
If you jump back, you can do stuff like
Background house?
the drill kicks.
Okay.
If you're jumping back, you get out of a lot of situations with the head drill and the kick drill. Nice. Prez was fancy because Prez, let's say there was an opening, a guard break or whatever, everybody would just do regular super with him. He would do low short into super just to show off.
Okay.
Oh,
That was pretty cool.
Sadani Nothos, thank you very much.
Did I roll backwards?
There you go. That's Dawson.
I rolled backwards on wake up, right?
If you want to be hated the fastest way possible in the Alpha 3 community, just main Dawson.
Okay.
And you instantly be hated. People don't hate, even though it's mainly Akuma and Dawson the top characters. People don't really hate you to pick Akuma because it takes the fancy combos and everything. But Dawson, not that he doesn't take any skill, but you can win with basic skill too.
Ah!
Chip. Hey! Sim.
No! The mysteries of yoga are better than the mysteries of weebism.
My family, my friends, I will fight for their souls.
I will fight for this tier.
Oh, it's 1-1.
It's okay. I got this. I'm gonna do it for Super Volteca.
Yeah.
Alright, bring back Sodom.
The reverse DP kick thing. Is that like it's like a recovery stab? Like when he goes into the ground? Like and then he's got a counter, a
that
catch
comes
as
from
well.
Alpha. That I think it started with Alpha 2 or even Alpha 1.
Yeah, he's got a catch and he's got those two moves. Yeah.
His Dragon Punch motion kicks and stuff is more better on wake up. Let's say you knock him down and he does Dragon Punch. I'm not sure which direction the kick. He sort of wakes up by charging forward, but his non-wake up ones where he's just doing the one in the air by itself, I'm not sure what that. I don't think that's really useful.
Look at that teleport out of trouble.
Yeah, Dawson
So
is also
sick.
good because he could teleport out of V-ISM combos.
Wow.
Oh.
That's very strong.
That's crazy.
So strong.
Yeah, but I take advantage. But I know what to do against that. I reset them after. But if they're mid-screen, you can't really reset them. So that's another reason why Dawson is really good.
Oh man.
You win! Beat 'em up, guys!
Come on, Sodom.
Reggie, you like taking V-ISM without knowing any of the combos. Do you?
He seems to like V-ISM, yeah. I realize. Reggie likes pressing buttons, so it's not surprising.
Oh, I have to do it faster? I don't even know what's the combo.
But don't worry, man. You're still cool because you take V-ISM.
That's right. Stop hating.
I thought.
That air super.
Doesn't
No one
really.
ever uses it.
Yeah,
it's not an anti-air super, but
I
When
wanted
does
to
it hit?
grab. He grabs you when you're like at the top of his arc,
no.
and it
well,
slams you into the ground a bunch of times.
It's strange. It actually works if you could actually combo a standing jab into it, which is really fast. So it's good in that situation, but not all players could do that. And I don't think you in your first day.
Yeah.
Say that again?
Dawson's air super, air grab super.
Whoa.
You could combo it if you do a standing jab anti-air.
Oh, okay.
But it's really hard to do because a standing jab, it recovers immediately. So you have to do it like frame 0. So yeah, you'll see Japanese players do it. I almost never saw it in North America.
What's that thing?
Not a grab.
What is it?
I don't know. It looks like a counter catch, but I'm not 100% certain, to be perfectly honest.
Just mash motion.
I tried to do the thing. What is that move?
I don't know. That's the thing. It looks like a catch, and then he has the other one where he stabs in the ground. And I feel like he used to like recover and crawl, but it's not 100% sure.
Oh yes, he would land on the ground and
And
then
go
crawl.
ch-ch-ch-ch-ch. I feel like that's
a
what it
dragon
was.
punch motion.
Yeah,
I'm not
DP,
sure which
reverse
button.
DP kick.
Yeah.
And then he charges forward.
All right, let's go back and try this online play.
I had a geek, but I lost him after I stopped playing the first time. Well,
Okay.
Back in 2003. I never restarted him, but I could play him again.
You're definitely associated with Geef in my brain from like.
From the other games.
From
yeah,
the other
sure,
games,
yeah,
but
yeah. But Alpha 3 Geef, it's been a while.
yeah, okay.
Get ready, fighters!
looks so angry.
Oh, let's go. That's cool. Lariat pop. Green hand, fierce green hand.
Oh, old school SPDs.
Yes, SPD is
Go for broke.
not 360. Right before that. 270.
Yeah, ever since Super Turbo.
Oh, I could try the Katobi cancel that we were talking about.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah, let's try.
So hard.
I think they patched it out.
So headbutt into.
Activate.
Okay.
I think they patched it out.
Maybe GGB knows. I don't know if you know if the Ketobi cancel was removed in the upper.
Can he still fly across the screen? Ow.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like you can do it,
I
huh?
would have had it by now. I think they took it out.
Gotcha.
You win. Let's party. Go for broke.
Oh, that looks so cool. Damn.
Oh gosh.
I think A Groove is a cooler version of V-ISM though, just in terms of the ability to like get a super out at the end.
I agree with CSU.
Yeah. I feel like it's
Yeah, they definitely tried to optimize it.
you get more out of it. GG's.
GG's.
We did it.
Oh.
If they take Charlie, they have some.
Ooh. Okay, GGB. Let's see it.
Look at this feature. Damn it.
Nice to flex, Tony.
Yeah. I guess you know because I don't know.
None of that Street Fighter 5 Charlie shit. Classic dash. Oh.
Oh, level 1.
It's my super.
Canonically sicker than Guile because he can kick sonic booms at you.
Oh, out of range for the throw. Got so bad.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Tiny guard bar.
Oh.
That
She
hitbox.
arcs back. Man.
That's
He
ridiculous.
goes 1 foot back.
That was egregious.
Considering Rose's existence, it's not a surprise that they then went on to make a JoJo fighting game,
Yeah, that's fair.
right? And like, yeah, they had the full reference character, and then they just did it.
Ooh, jump back jab.
That's a very advanced tech.
Yeah.
Ah.
Comes out super quickly.
Okay. The SNK defense.
That was weird. Did he do a command dash or something?
Her anti-air, her proper anti-air, to believe it or not, is jump forward. It's her best anti-air. Just jump forward. Stop everything.
Yeah, Charlie is unique in that Charlie has a dash, right?
Yeah, he does.
That's his special bit. What's up, Sandman?
Wow, really?
Oh, Simon.
Sandman shows up, doesn't even say hi.
Just
he's
says
like, "Yo,
neutral
Tech."
jump medium kick.
Are you sérieux, man? Pour vrai?
I don't know if you listened to me or not, but
Yeah.
he's the one who taught me that actually.
Right, right.
Neutral jump medium kick.
You summoned him.
Yeah. He's the neutral jump medium kick expert.
Nice.
Like this.
No! Black Rock!
Face it straight.
Considering old school frame data, that stand jab is probably like +7 or
Oh,
something.
he has a great job.
Yeah.
Balrog has great normals.
Oh yeah, okay. X is in Balrog, must be a threat, right? Catches you with a
Probably
super.
the best version.
Die.
Uh-oh. Survive the guard crush. But now, double throw. Double air
APOC,
throw.
APOC, which is Jason Gonzalez, used to pick X Balrog. That was his main character. He was kind of well known back then. And he got mad at Prez because Prez's original nickname was Apocalypse. And they got into a fight online.
Over the tag?
Oh, that's old school.
Oh my god. Don't take my tag, bro. That's great.
Yeah, so Apocalypse, APOC had that tag for years and years and years. He was an ST player and everything. And then Prez, he's like, back in the beginning, he just called me Tony and I just called him Prez or Reagan. And then one day he's like, you know what? I'm gonna give myself a nickname. So
Okay.
It's gonna be Apocalypse.
Yeah, go ahead, Altazan.
He's like, I'm having a nickname. Oh yeah? What's it gonna be? Apocalypse. Oh yeah? Cool. And then there's a huge online fight. Jason, if you want my nickname, you have to come to Las Vegas and you have to fight, money match it, and the winner gets to get his
Let's
Apocalypse.
go!
Fight for the name!
Yeah. And then Prez was like, okay, I'll just change it to Prez.
Okay, yeah.
Wow. Jesus. You think Flux and Fluxwave should do that, huh? Couple
Yeah, that would be hype.
anyone with a yeah, go for the name. Speaking of old school meta, how would Tony explain priority? Interesting.
That's a nice combo.
I mean,
I
depending
feel
on
like
the game,
priority takes a different meaning depending on the
Exactly.
game, the era, the
I didn't get
context.
that I was playing.
yeah. Some, sometimes it's like, okay, the strength of the button automatically, like like fierce beats mediums beat lights, no
Yeah.
matter what when the hitboxes clash. But that's not standard across every game.
Sometimes it's player 1 versus player 2 priority. That's
Oh,
the
God.
jankiest.
Yeah. P1 side, if they're both executed at the same time. Some games have like an actual randomizer. But like I would say, my understanding when years ago when people said priority, it just kind of meant this move has a really good hitbox, and it wins a lot of
Oh my
exchanges.
God, he did the full
That's
combo.
sick. That's sick.
Look at the meter in return.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the full one.
If
20
if it was the old version, he could have whiffed throws at the end
to get
even
extra,
more
to get
meter.
50.
Oh, I could just do like a string combo again with the fireball.
And you're
But
back.
There's a reset setup that I could do that if it succeeds, I get a full 50% back.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay, that's why she's
That's
so
literally
insane.
Ganesian.
Yeah. She gets resources for doing her optimal thing.
Yeah, you get some.
Yeah, okay. That is cheap.
But you
you're right,
don't
Gabe.
get a 50% back to get an infinite though. So she's not an infinite character. But you get a lot of reward. You do 60% and then get 40% meter back.
Okay. GG's Altazan.
Oh, it's crazy. I could feel the focus and the aura, Tony, when you were doing that combo.
Well, it's been years in the making. 27 years.
When
of
the young
dedication.
Tony comes out, I'm like, oh, okay, I saw that. I was sick.
Face it straight.
you could actually use it as anti-air. And you can go through fireballs with it.
Oh no. Oh yeah, no, the
flipping.
multi-hit.
It's not multi-hit.
Yeah.
It's a super turbo.
Yeah.
2 hits. So now what you should do is get him in the corner and activate fireball. Hit or guard does a ton of damage. Yeah. A beat. Nice. Yes.
Oh, I shouldn't have jumped.
You had the entire.
I had it.
Win! It all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
Whoops. What the?
Take it.
Nice throw.
I'll try something else.
And his Tiger in motion is super turbo.
TK.
Well, it comes from him.
Yeah. TK. Tiger Knee. Yeah, yes.
It's a
TK.
It's a Tiger Knee motion from the original Tiger Knee. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know
shit.
Street Fighter, come on.
I think that's the upper. In the original, it would have hit. So I think the upper modified something.
What? Oh boy. Oh my god.
Yay.
I was spinning my
Why
fireball.
don't you take X for you? He's fun to use. His fireball. Is
Let's play Street Fighter 2, Reggie. Stop trying to
Yeah.
flash
Oh, I can't have fun?
No, you could have fun.
that. I do
I'm
try.
not talking to you. I'm talking to this motherfucker over there.
Do that.
I think you can do something. I think you
Yeah. Some
jab
advanced, maybe
DP,
some advanced
fireball.
combos.
Yeah, but I don't have them. We'll see.
You'll have to do activate shuriken really deep to do those combos. And activate with light punch, light kick. If you're gonna do it in
Yeah.
the corner. Otherwise, the fireballs won't combo.
Fuck, activate! Oh my god.
Now just keep doing fireballs. Oh yeah, your mashing reduces the damage. You would have been dead if you didn't mash.
That's
There's a feature in this game
interesting.
where if you're getting hit by special attacks and you mash, it flashes blue and reduces the damage by half.
Are you serious?
Yes.
So mashing is good.
So his mashing was good.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and if you're actually getting hit, let's say by a super combo, you mash, you flash red, it reduces the damage.
Interesting.
This game had a lot of innovative features for its time. Features that were later used in other games.
Go away. Try to tighten you. That's a lot of mechanics. Yeah. It's too many GGB. Yeah.
I posted on Alt SFT. I said, "Hey, you guys know about the blue blocking?" I said, "What's the blue blocking? When you block and reduce the damage, reduce the block meter." And then I said, "What are you talking about? The sunglasses, blue blockers?" You did a lot of damage.
A lot of whip
because you were
jabs
missing your
and
combo.
you reset.
Because you were missing your combo, it was resetting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
In
was
which
trying
case
to
you
do
should have just
super.
blocked.
I was trying to do the super in the
Oh,
gap.
yeah.
You know.
He knows I'm gonna drop it at some point.
And I thought I was dead. So it was like super or nothing, right?
Select your fighting style.
Okay, I feel this one up. Oh my god.
Shit.
Get the fuck out of here.
Bro.
Go Hibiki.
Who was that guy?
Go
You guys
Hibiki.
know that Sagat killed Dan's father.
Yeah, that's his
Okay.
dad. Yeah.
That's why every time you take Dan against, like this game has
Oh, yeah, gee.
character specific intros. Like if you take Dan against Sagat, Dan's like crying and I'll get my revenge and stuff. Nice. Karen and Sakura have a special intro for you and Ken. Activate.
I shouldn't have done that.
I fucked up.
Yeah. No, you're playing on my habits.
Guys, triumph or die.
Damn son.
Oh, come
I tried something.
on. Banking on my lack
my
of...
fucking-
That's a very
I tried
nice
to
and deep
activate.
fairy tale. I like it.
I tried to activate when I jumped in. I was committed.
Jumping.
Jumped
You're
activate.
testing my DP reactions,
Bunching,
essentially.
mid-screen, activate.
Yeah.
No plan after. Nice. You're trying to charge your meter.
Yeah.
Just with spin kicks. Jump back spin kick, light spin kick. It charges a lot faster that way. Alright, good. Do it!
Nice fireballs, dude.
Yeah. Oh, I think we're getting a heated battle here. Oh my god!
Let's go.
Holy shit.
Let's go.
Man,
Real enough?
1990 whatever. Fucking special inputs. Unforgivable. Pick whoever you want, even your ex-banker, because you might lose this one.
I see.
Face it straight.
Yeah! Ah, no.
Nice.
That's your best bet. Just keep crossing up the shorts.
Jesus, that was good.
Nice blocking. Nice. Well, yeah, I ran out of meter, but you had the right idea.
Oh, okay. Cross up. Yeah, okay.
You finally did the chain that I tried to teach you. There, I did it again. Nice. See?
Yeah, I said I was gonna win this turn.
Yeah, okay, right.
Okay, okay.
He's
I'm
not-
gonna use all the
not
tech
cross-up
that
ready.
I have.
Okay.
Face it straight.
What the? Who's that? Is that you, Tony? Okay.
Oh, yeah, my wallet.
Okay.
I just have to press the button.
A?
Hey.
Oh shit, that hurt.
Uh-huh.
This
Yeah.
Oh!
you gotta do it. This is do or die. Nice. Nice, your first time.
Oh shit, wrong side.
This is the first time I see Reggie actually angry.
Rare footage. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, I was feeling myself too much in that round. I need to
No, it's
chill.
only against me because he's supposed to beat me. So, you know.
That was ballsy.
I expected him to come in.
Got hit.
I'll try.
Yeah, if you land a jump fierce with Blanca, it's better than just low fierce because the sweep is too slow. You can't combo it. That's a very good move against fireballs. The side switch.
Oh shit.
Let's go.
Oh no, I lost!
Let's go. You did.
Almost.
Does that change anything?
Fuck, yes it does.
Okay. Have some bananas.
Hold up, hold up, hold up.
That's 6, bro. We gotta switch.
No, we don't.
We don't have to do anything.
Who cares about Nen Impact?
You're fighting
Hey, I spent 10 minutes in tutorial mode, not for nothing. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
that's why I came here. You think I came for Alpha 3?
You want to take it to 10? Are you spiritually? Where?
Will you allow me?
It sounds like you'd like to. I don't. I you know.
Would you like to?
Let's do it.
All right. V-ISM Sakura or death.
Stand up. Face it straight.
Alright. Oh shit. Fuck.
You should have done a light Tatsu on that.
Yeah, the corner, right?
Because your medium was too close to cross that.
Oh, it's just over there.
Deceptively.
Nice.
That was so bad.
What the
Trophy.
fuck?
That was so bad.
Didn't go forward enough.
It's
It
showtime.
ain't the.
I'm not sure what that move was.
It's just light up ball.
Ah, okay.
Oh, it's over.
Electricity. If he does blanket ball, you could just mash jab. I should have told you.
Yeah, that's why I tried
Standing jab.
standing.
Standing mash. Mash standing jab is gonna stop all the fireballs. Blanket balls. I should. Sorry, I should have told you that earlier.
Oh my god.
Now you're. Okay. I'm. Frustration.
It's over.
Now that I know I can make you activate and then you can't block, that's pretty sick.
That's pretty big.
GG.
GG's.
GG's.
Unbeatable.
No, it's just fun too when there's like so many modes, so many characters, so many different
That's
things.
the fun thing about it.
It can last so long.
There's
you
a
know?
lot of characters. I don't know. A lot of, like I said, a lot of people played it back in the day when it came out. Alpha 2 and Alpha 3 as their entry into Street Fighter.
You know, it's the one that definitely kept getting ported because just in terms of like having having a lot of variety, even casually, it's just fun to just go in and be like, yo, our Mika, what? Let's
is
see
a
what that's
great-
about, you know?
Quote unquote party game.
Yes.
Where people could just take anybody
Fly around,
and just have fun.
exactly, yeah. No, so that's the funny thing is like, I feel like 09 and forward, I kind of have a main and that's all I know and I kind of stick to them and try to play really strong and competitive as much as I can. But the old days, I used to just fly around and just, you know, just do a bunch of random shit and be like, yeah, you know, like you're adequately subpar with everybody a little bit, just basement
Yeah.
king gaming, you know.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun to fly around the cast in those days for sure. MTLer Temujin, top 5 in Canada.
He got that actually not in. That's not for Alpha 3. Brett Navarro, what's his?
Yes,
Navarro?
Brett. Yeah,
Psychochronic.
Toronto. Yeah, Psychochronic.
He made a top 30 in Canada list.
Top 30 or 20?
Top 30,
Okay.
and it was actually not in any order, but he happened to mention the big names. Like he put
Okay.
Prez and David Spence first and second, then he put a couple of other, and that was he mentioned me
Okay.
fifth.
I mean, he's top player in Tatsunoko versus Capcom.
Is he?
Yeah, he won Evo for it, I believe, right?
But he didn't mention Hero.
Yeah, he didn't mention Hero for some reason. I don't know why. He's obviously top 30, if not top 1
All right. Well,
overall Street Fighter player.
every list is going to be biased. That's why
Yeah.
you know. That's why it's a
Hero,
list.
Hero at one major in Montreal won 3 out of the 4 main tournaments, and the only tournament he didn't win was Tony, who won Alpha 3.
I
Yeah,
see.
he
And
used
he
to
got
enter,
second.
He used to enter tournaments at Mira, and he would win Third Strike. He would win Marvel. He would win Guilty Gear, and he would win CVS 2, and he would lose Alpha 3 to me. That's how it was for weeks at a time.
Okay, the pattern. Man, shout outs to the church basement, the old venue back where I was growing up.
That was Mao who organized that. Mm-hmm. He was the.
It was so crazy.
We organized the tournament together, actually. In
Me?
the Street Fighter
Oh, yeah.
3 and 4 era, there was a Smash and Street Fighter tournament at that church.
It was
in
so
Patricia.
It was so crazy to just like we moved when we moved in with my mom, we just got into like an apartment near Côte Vertu, not knowing that like all this FGC shit was happening right in that area. You know, I got super lucky with that. I'm always really happy with just like, yo, the church down the street is where tournaments are popping off, and the arcade right over there is where players are
Training
playing.
ground.
Yeah, man, it was great. Yo, Tony, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with
Thanks,
us.
man. It was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. That
Thanks
was
for having me.
Thanks for coming.
That was a really fun episode. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if you are. We usually just say you can plug where you're going to be or if you got anything to promote, but I guess people can find you on Fightcade, you know?
My nick is Temujin _007. The reason it's like that is because I kept losing my accounts because I forgot my password. So
The password recovery on Fightcade is kind of weird, right?
yeah, I mean, Temujin is out there with a password that I don't know.
Okay.
So that's lost in the space
nether
or whatever.
But
so,
if you jump on and we go into the Alpha 3 room,
Temujin
you'll be
_007.
there.
I go off. I'm on idle often, so
Okay.
people
So-
can challenge me.
Alpha 3, CVS2, you said?
That's for collection. Collection,
okay.
I play Alpha 3 and CVS2. I go on ready for that. It's actually the same nickname.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.